Mace Windu number 4 hit comic book shelves on November 29th, 2017. We at Beyond the Blast Doors thought we'd break it down for you. Before we get started, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up on this video, and hit the subscribe button to our channel if you haven't already. Now we begin with the memory Mace Windu is recalling. He walks through the streets of Mathis with his master, Sislin Mur. Now we learn the people are victims on this planet to a plague. A relief effort is in place, but the Jedi Master in charge has not been heard from by the Council. Now a man named Druze takes comfort in the temple, claiming to be a Jedi prophet. The mission is to assess and apprehend. Mace Windu wants to make quick work of him with his lightsaber, but instead of encouragement, his master says the young boy must master his frustrations appropriately. We then return to the present. So in case this is your first taste of this Mace Windu miniseries, the present here is shortly after the start of the Clone Wars. We are thrust back into a saber duel between Jedi Master Dibs and Mace Windu on the planet Hisrich. Dibs suggests the Council is corrupt and breaking its moral code with its involvement in the war. Windu totally disagrees by responding that war is necessary if it can bring peace. He also acknowledges that it makes no sense for the Jedi to carry a lightsaber otherwise. Back to the flashback where Druze calls the Jedi Master and apprentice imposters and orders everyone inside the temple to kill the Jedi. Now as an escape ploy, out comes what looks like a thermal detonator to blow up the entire temple. The inside gets blanketed with fire, and Mace is forced to go chase down Druze while his master tries to protect this innocent crowd from death and destruction. Now, it's here we start getting moments where we dive into Mace Windu's moral code, the formation of that moral code as we return to the present lightsaber duel. There are no gray areas, he says, peace above all else. It's here that Dibs decides he has to part ways from the Jedi Order. Windu says if desertion is the choice, then he can't hesitate to hunt down Dibs. We bounce back to this flashback for a third time. The young Mace Windu chases Druze through these hallways of the temple, and the Padawan has to dodge some blaster bolts, and then smoke fills the hallway. Druze loses his blaster, gets a fist to the face, and then Mace Windu hovers above with his saber ignited, pointing at this cheat's throat. It's here we see Mace's struggle with the dark side. He would skewer this guy if it wasn't for his master, showing up at the last minute to explain not every situation calls for violence. We return again to present day where Mace has disarmed his opponent and he remembers his master's teachings. With his saber pointed at Master Dibs, he turns off his blade, restrains the Jedi, and loads him aboard his ship to let the Jedi Council decide his fate. Now that that's finished, it's back to the actual mission. I won't give that away, but it is the Clone Wars, so Mace and the gang have to go take down a droid general, and we get some Kit Fisto action, which is really exciting. He walks in on a room of about 20 droids. I feel anytime we get some Kit Fisto action, it's a good time. Did you dig this issue? Well, Mace Windu number 5 hit store shelves on December 27th. If you haven't already, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And while you're still hanging out here on YouTube, click one of these 3 videos.